Yeah. What's happening, people? Let me get my glasses straight here where I can see. How y'all doing, man? Hey, Bruce. New earbuds tonight. Cool. Well, good. I'll play extra crappy. Clay Hall, how you doing? Clay Glenhill. All you guys coming to Savannah. I see a bunch of y'all. Trip, how you doing, man? Tom Scott. Gosh, I know everybody in here. Appreciate you guys being here. Quarantine 24, sponsored by Jersey Mike's. Well, Cap Nick, the good-hearted good man that he is, has decided that he would, sponsor another one of these. So I've got questions tonight, and if you guys get the right answers, you'll get you some gift cards for some free Jersey Mike's. Well, we'll just go ahead and get rolling a few minutes early, man. Let's see what here. Fidgers, Edgel Groves would be calling me right in the middle of the stream. Well, this will be funny. Hey, Edgel.
Yeah, what's so funny?
I'm right in the middle of a live stream. Why don't you say hey to everybody?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Who's in there?
There's a bunch of people in there watching it on Facebook. I said, y'all watch this. This is my friend Andrew. I'll just take this call.
Well, what's up, Facebook?
Hey, there you are, man. Here's my good friend, Edgel Groves. Say something. They can all see you on the phone. All right. You in California? You out in California still?
I am.
All
I'm
right.
in LA at the moment.
Cool.
Yeah, right here in Venice Beach, actually.
Oh, well, that's great, my Edge. So, are you going to, if you want to come to one of these big ones coming up, either just let me know which one you want to come to.
Well, that's why I was calling, because which one do you recommend is going to be, the jam?
Probably Atlanta. It's going to be 2 shows, 2 days. They're going to they put everybody in pods, and they're going to sell 350 tickets. There's 4 tickets per pod. Those are going to be really different shows we're going to play too, back to back. Full band, 6-piece, whole 9 yards. Probably have, I think Patrick Smith's going to come sit in with us too.
That one seems like a cool opera house.
Yeah, well, yeah, that is. I think they're only going to let in like 50 people to that because there's COVID stuff still going on. But anyone you want, Edgel, you just let me know which one you want to come to, and I'll take care of you.
Well, I'm trying to come jam. That's all.
Okay, well, come on. Just let me know. Our door is always open. All right, I got to entertain these folks.
Get back to it.
See you, man.
Enjoy.
See you. Uncle Edgel. I met Edgel at the Brandy House when he was 12 years old. Somebody snuck him in. We snuck him in the back door. And been friends with him ever since. He is a multi-talented musician, plays drums, guitar, piano, all kinds of stuff. So he works in the music business out in L.A., so he's 3 hours behind me. He probably forgot that I was getting ready to stream. Well, okay, folks. You're born with it, but clueless. Got so many things around you.
better than you and I wasted. Trying to make some meaningless point. You were only 3 million years off when you should have been 40,000. And all that you had to show for yourself managed to roll into 4 hours. And I know nothing. Crossing over the Hudson River, I feel lost on some Yankees highway. Stayed up all night drinking, worrying. I don't know anymore today. I know nothing, but I know nothing. There's no dirt roads about in my mind. I walk down just for fun. Just get off Jesus' bare feet, skin around by the sun. There's a well-attended garden out back, food for your body and mind. There's a porch up front, holds up the sky, sipping in the evening time. Alright. Not completely desperate, unable to check out early. You left a do not disturb sign on life's door. You can't fake 'cause you can't act, you camouflage instead. Don't you know you're getting good, hiding from yourself? But you're lost today, in the same place you were yesterday. Even though your wheels keep a-rolling, but you're lost today, in the same place you were yesterday. Lines on your face, boy, don't you know that they're showing? that makes you loner. Sometimes in them silent places I can find myself. Told you not to try so hard, so you won't try at all. You didn't learn to walk, my friend, before you learned to crawl. But you're lost today, in the same place you were yesterday. Even though your wheels keep rolling, but you're lost today, in the same place you were yesterday. Lines on your face, boy, don't they know that for sure? I'm lost today, in the same place I was yesterday. Even though my wheels keep rolling, but I'm lost today, in the same place I was yesterday. Lines on your face, boy, don't you know that they're showing? I Know Nothing. Scott Little, if you're out there, that one was for you, man. Hey, folks, look at all y'all in here. All right, Quarantine 24, sponsored by Jersey Mike's. I'm going to do one more here, and then we're going to get on into some of these trivia questions so you guys can win something. All right, Lori, I saw you in here, you and Charlie. Uncle Robert, how you doing, man? Yes, sir. Every time I would ask her to marry, she'd always say no. At her reply, she would notice the relief written on my face. She was wise enough to simply let me go. Told me I should have lived 150 years ago. Talking with a friend of mine today from Allentown. 3 feet of snow had given him a case of cabin fever. He said year to year things here are great. We concluded we were born 150 years too late. And our forefathers stole a life so wonderful and new from a people who had one oath sacred and true. And they've made life so easy we no more appreciate. And I'm living in their lives 150 years too late. Strange how my life keeps rolling. I live way back in the mountains in the land of Cherokee. 4 distinct seasons to live with and rolling mid-history. A sense of home and the most familiar grace. I can dream even if it's 150 years too late. A sense of home and the most familiar grace. I can dream even if it's 150 years too late. $150 years ago. All righty, man, that's going to bring us up to the first question. All right, quarantine 24. I've done 24 of these. Can y'all believe that? It's kind of unreal. So, Captain Nick, my good friend Captain Nick from Jersey Mike's, is going to be giving away some gift cards for free food. And here is the first question. Now, first of all, before we get going, if you've got YouTube, you can put this on your YouTube on your surround sound or your TV, and then you can use your iPhone to follow the thread on Facebook. I'm on the Jupiter Coyote Facebook page thread. I'm not on the other one, so if y'all want to kind of use that on your phone and chime in, do, and I can kind of keep up with what you're saying, what's going on, looking at that one. So anyway, if you're on the YouTube channel, that is the official Jupiter Coyote channel, and you have not subscribed to it, please do. There's going to be all kinds of content coming out on that thing, tons of stuff, and I don't want you guys to miss it. So just take 1 second, hit the subscribe button, and get anyone else you know to do it too. I need 1,000 subscribers on there. All right, number one for some free Jersey Mike's. Here is the question. And speaking of that song that I just played, it pertains to 150 years ago. All right. I mentioned a friend in Allentown, Pennsylvania. Who is that friend? Who is the person that I'm talking about in that song right there? I know some of y'all know him. He's been to about 4 trillion Coyote shows. He's a good dude. I'll give you a hint. He lives on Hilton Head. Who is the guy right there that I'm talking about? He was from Allentown, Pennsylvania. I met him at the old post office back when we first started playing on the island. So if you want to win some Jersey Mike's, that is the first question right there. I think my mom's in here, and maybe my dad, so before he goes to bed, just a bowl of butter beans, pass cornbread if you please. I don't want no turnip greens, just a bowl of mama's butter and beans, ham and gravy, it's alright, turkey sandwich, a delight. All the children shout and scream for a bowl of mama's butter and beans. See that woman over there, the one with her hands up in the air. She's not as fat as she may seem. She's just full of mama's butter beans. Now when I'm dead and laid to rest, plant no roses on my chest, just a plate of evergreens in a bowl of mama's butter beans. Just a bowl of butter beans. Pass the cornbread if you please. All the children shout and scream for a bowl of mama's butter beans. For a bowl of mama's butter beans. Just keep 'em away from little Johnny Marr, or he might blow up.
All right, a dusting. A slight dusting. I see Mom's up there. So y'all getting snow up there? Well, we don't get squat here. Imagine that. Travis Sims, thank you for being in here. That was for my dad. What was the name of that? We sing that at campfire at Deerwood, the Foggy Mountain Boys, or it was all the worst singers in camp. We'd get out there and sing Butterbeans. So there you go, man. Before you go to bed, Dad, I had to get Butterbeans in for you. All right. I don't know if anybody got the first question, but the first question for some free Jersey Mikes. In the song 150 years ago, I make reference to a friend at Allentown, Pennsylvania, that was. Who knows who that was? If you can tell me his name in here, you are going to win. Cool. All right. Let's move right along. Let's see here. I'm going to do a couple of these for you guys. Well, I think I'll just go ahead and come on down here to Dad Gad for you guys. Try to mix these shows up for y'all, not ever do the same stuff. So we put out a record a little while back and had a ton of songs on it. But this song right here I want to tell you about because a good friend of mine in Millersville, Georgia, a guy named Scott Little. And some of y'all may know Scott. He's a good musician, good songwriter. And I've known him a long time. You know, I was living up in Brevard at the time, and Scott came up with his wife, Julia, one day, and we sat on the sun porch and started working on some songs. And this was one of them we wrote right here. It's a tune, I think it was the first song on this album. It's called Life Got in the Way. I told them all goodbye, standing in my drive. And my high school summer faded into my 4-year ride. No time I was on that pine sideline with a busted knee, wondering if I should have been chasing down a different dream. And all those might have been grandiose plans, heard less
lessons seem to fade. Life gets in the way. Sometimes life gets in the way. Me and a couple of my friends, we pile in no Ford van, running down the night's white lines, burning candles at both ends, testifying, stomp preaching, rolling from town to town. Tried hard to reach those stars, but we never left the ground. And all those might have beens and grandiose plans, her lessons seem to fade. Life gets in the way. Sometimes life gets in the way. And all the twists and turns in life, I wouldn't change one. So why worry about tomorrow when today is not done? Present, but I wasn't really there. I went and checked out for a while. I thought no one would care. And I know all about intentions and the road that they'll pave. Just trying to be here now, grateful for another day. Right where I need to be, he's watching over me. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. Don't let life get in the way. Don't let life get in the way. Don't let life get in the way. Get in the way. Life got in the way, and it will sometimes if you don't watch out. It sure will. Oops. All right, just see who all's in here. Hey, Benji Varn, how you doing, man? Allison, I'm surprised you're not over watching Hayes, Carl. He pulled one out tonight. Hey, Lewis. Lewis, how the hell are you? Brian out there in Memphis. Just saw you at thank you for coming to Eddie's Attic. That was quite a long drive you made to get there, but you sure did.
John Statham, I'll be dang. Thank you, man. Say, this is a free show. It is. Share it with everybody you can. If you want to tip, you can. I am a full-time working musician, which has been a real, golly, I don't even know how to describe this last year. It's kind of been surreal, you know. What I'm finding a way to hang in there. Some of the shows are coming back, but they're, you know, it's not like it was. It's gonna look a little different. We got some good stuff coming up, and I appreciate you guys being so good and tuning in on all these streams and house shows and all that stuff we've been doing, because it's really kept my butt above water. All right, Uncle Robert, man, all you guys that came to Eddie's, yeah, man, I appreciate it. All right. I had several last week ask me for this one, and I didn't do it. So I'm going to do it right now. Give me a little Crystal Light. Well, I'm blowing through Kansas where there's nowhere to hide. Band keeps circling like a hawk in the sky. St. Louis on St. Patrick's Day. Whistling into Memphis sometime Friday. Nobody notices when he goes by. Got a hole in his shoe and a tear in his eye. Never stop. Everybody going out to Colorado, still searching for that Rocky Mountain High. Who's really working, who's really playing? Some just milking the trust fund dry. Nobody notices when he goes by. He's got a hole in his shoe and a tear in his eye. Never stop. Well, tumbleweed keeps on riding the western wind. Tumbleweed don't talk much about where he's been. Tumbleweed, yeah, won't you take me along on that ride? Tumbleweed, I said, my, how time flies by.
vision he was down the whole mill, watching water pour the rusted wheel. And he lost a sweet girl, Miss Betsy Hodges. And the longer man goes on pilgrimizes, yeah. Nobody notices when he goes by. Got a hole in his shoe and a tube in his eye. Never sign. Well, tumbleweed keeps on riding the western wind. Tumbleweed don't talk much about where he's been. Tumbleweed, won't you take me along on that ride? Tumbleweed said, my, how time flies by. Said, my, how time flies by. Said, my, how time flies by. New Road. Tumbleweed. Yeah, man. I think a couple of y'all wanted to hear that one. Alrighty. We'll do one more and then I will do the next Jersey Mike's question. How about that? Thank all you guys for being in here. I'm trying to follow the thread a little bit and play and sing at the same time, which I usually screw that up when I'm trying to do that. Well, thank you. I had this old Talking. He says, the Talking Mini sounds great. Man, I've had this guitar 32 years. I've had 3 fret jobs on it. You know, I'm about to wear a hole right there, that spot you see from all the years of my fingernail coming down there when I'm strumming and hitting the top of that lacquer. It's going to wear a hole in it. I had Tom Dodson, who builds all my guitars and my Gidjo. He had to go in back underneath this and redo the saddle underneath the top part of the bridge because I thought the whole thing was going to pull off the top of the guitar. I've had it so long. It's an EF341. You know, one of the first years they made these, it's just got a treble and a bass and a gain. I swear these sound better. And probably the fact that it doesn't have a cutaway makes it sound, but I'd put this thing up against any Martin or Taylor, any of them really. It's amazing how good it is. I've got a DI signal going in, which is not the greatest, but if you just stuck it in front of that mic right there, it'd be pretty incredible. It sounds good. All right, Bruce. I know I've never done this in quarantine, and I may mess it up, but this is a cool song. It's a Raptor Trail tune I wrote. You know, Gene and John and I have that side prog band called the Raptor Trail. And I was just playing this song today for some reason, and I thought I might give it a shot here. was a child in his dream. He was shooting for the stars, dream, and he didn't just lay. It had no day at the top of the world. And I am the fall in the spring, and I am desire, the suffering, and I am a light that goes unseen. Yes, I am the fall. Yes, I am the fall. There was a man in his dreams. He was standing on a stage in time. The mountains rose and the windows closed. The view from the top of the world. Yeah. And I am the fall in the spring, and I am desire and suffering, and I am a light that goes unseen. Yes, I am the fall. Yes, I am the fall. Life you make, reality or fate, bend and break, diamonds are fake. And I am the fall in the spring, and I am desire and suffering, and I am a light that goes unseen. Yes, I am the fall. Yes, I am the fall. Yes, I am the fall. Yes, I am the fall.
The Fall. It's off the second Raptor Trail record called New World, I think. That's a cool tune, man. Yeah, that would have been nice to have little Johnny playing on that one. Little Johnny with his new weapons of mass destruction. All right, Jersey Mike's sponsoring tonight's stream. Quarantine Sessions 24. Wow. Let me see here. Question number 2, and I don't know if anybody ever got the first one, John, and I'll go back through the feed and try to find out who won it and who got it. So hopefully somebody got that first one. Yeah, Bruce, I know you dig the Raptor Trail, man. Frank Parsons, how you doing, man? Alabama Alpha. Spiral, you guys hit me with all kinds of tunes. Matt Berthrong, glad to see you feeling better, man. Seeing you up, you look better. Looks like they're going to let you go home. That is absolutely outstanding news. So we are all pulling for you, man. Matter of fact, I think you were up at my house when we were recording some of that Raptor Trail stuff. I remember letting you listen to a bunch of it, and we just finished it. Question number 2. All right. While I'm leading into this, I see a lot of you guys in here are in my Patreon membership. And, man, if you are not in that, you are missing the boat. So much cool stuff I put on there. But what's starting to happen now is we're all meeting up at shows. I pull off the good seats, save them for you guys. We're having, membership VIP throwdowns at some of these band shows. The first one's going to be in Savannah, April 24th at Coach's Corner. We are up to 68 patrons coming to that thing, so I'm going to have to smoke a couple pigs and get a couple kegs for you guys up front for that one. A lot of fun. There's all kinds of cool, interesting content I put on there every week. I mean, from guitar lessons to song stories to whatever you guys want, really. But it's interactive. It's just me and you guys in there. There's no advertisers, so I like it. It's been way, way better than anything that I even imagined when I got going with it. I am going to cap the numbers at some point, but I can get around to everyone right now. So if you haven't joined my Patreon membership, please do. I'd love to have you. You're a fan of this band and you want a really inside look and probably see a bunch of cool stuff and how all this works and how I've done it that you're not really going to find or see anywhere else. Get into this. It's like my friends and Inner Circle Coyote fans, and it's turning into something pretty special because all you guys are starting to meet each other now at shows. And man, that's the good stuff. We got a brotherhood and a sisterhood and a fellowship going on in the Coyote crowd. That's the good stuff, y'all. That's why we do this. That makes playing and traveling, all of it, more fun. You get to see your friends and hang out. It becomes more than just going on stage and playing music now. It's like a family reunion every time we play. So I can't stress it enough. If you're not in it, you need to get in it. Now, that said, question number 2 for some Jersey Mikes. All right. This is an interesting one. I hope somebody might get this one. Back in the old days in Athens, Georgia, when we were playing with Allgood a lot, Allgood had a practice facility in Athens, Georgia called this. I want the name of what they called that place. I was in some absolutely incredible jams in that place over the years in Athens. We'd go there. I remember standing next to John Carter, Reverend many a night playing, and John really kind of helped me with my guitar playing when I was first starting. He was so much better than I was, but really humble and cool and would show me things, and he gave me a little bit more confidence to go out there and just let it fly. And then I had that Gedjo built, and I remember putting that thing on there one night, and it'd be like a revolving circle of musicians would just come in and out, and the grooves and jams would go around the horn, and everybody would take a turn doing a solo or lead, and then it'd pass the ball to the next one to go all the way. It was bass players, keyboard players. I'm pretty sure Dave Schools came in one night when we were doing it. And it helped me cut my teeth on playing with other people and improvisation, because none of it was made. We didn't play any songs. We just played jams and grooves in practice. That's really what it was. Always a different crowd. It was a lot of fun. So anyway, that's question number 2 for Georgia. What was the name of that band, that practice room that Allgood had in Athens, Georgia? They had a T-shirt. Now that's a good guess, Funky House, but that wasn't it. John Carter actually had drawn at one of their T-shirts in the early days, had this thing design on it called this, and that was the name of their practice facility. A lot of people don't know John Carter was not only a fantastic guitar player and still is, but he was an incredible artist and painter as well. He could just do all kinds of stuff. I wish he'd kept doing it. Donuts for days. No, it wasn't the donuts. No one's got it yet. I'll give y'all a hint. If no one's got it yet, I'm going to give you a hint. Where Marquette plays basketball, University, same name. The old one, where the Bucks used to play. And I played there in college. That was the same name. Who's going to get it? Anybody going to get it? Well, I tune up to this next song here. Yep, Allgood. What was the name of their practice room? Frank's Pad, no? You guys are funny, man. All right, let's see if I can remember this one.
North Carolina, I-40 West. It was the 29th of July. Ray of Hope with the Wisconsin tag. She gave a look as she went by, but she vanished upon my horizon like they always seem to do. There's a trick to understanding my life. Well, I hadn't got a clue. I said I hadn't got a clue. Well, I'm sitting on a curb of a blind tiger with a couple of my old friends. They said all my songs were sounding sad, and was I finally giving in? I said no one out there in that crowd understands about the sacrifice. All of the things worth having sure seem to have a lofty price. Sure seem to have a lofty price. And my face is starting to show the years living on wrong. I'm nothing like what I thought I'd be. Oh yeah, when I was still quite young. Oh yes, when I was still quite young. Tell me that I lost my nerve. Don't you tell me that I lost my nerve. I'm not on my last leg yet, but I appreciate your concern. And my face is starting to show those lines, living on the wrong. I'm nothing like what I thought I'd be when I was still quite young. Oh yes, when I was still quite young. Oh yeah, when I was still quite young. Oh yes, when I was still quite young.
I almost remembered all of it. I think Sarah wanted to hear that song. Did it all right till I got to the very end of it there. I think that was on Ghost Dance, tune called Young. Yeah, it sure was. I have often
abandon my colossal rise, or maybe my tragic fall. Not really looking with eyes wide open. Yeah, you're still missing, hey, all that you might find. Always keeping out of reach all that you might find. Yes, you might find. Yes, you might find. Yes, you might find. Yeah, you might find.
Find. Yeah, man. Pour the Live at Society Garden album. David Fox. All right. Okay. Let's see what else I wanted to do for you guys. Trying to get all these in. All right, Uncle Robert. Well, while I'm tuning up the standard tune here, we'll go ahead and do another Jersey Mike's trivia question. Number 3 for some Jersey Mike's. And while I'm getting ready for number 3, gotta tell y'all, John and I have been out there doing house shows for a couple of years now, and these things are really cool. If you don't know what a house show is, basically Meyer and I show up at your house, backyard, bar, wherever you want to have the bash. And we play. We usually do 2 75-minute sets. And they are throwdowns. And, with all the COVID stuff that's been going on, they've been really cool because they're private events. And you guys have control over who's going to be there. You know everybody that's going to be there, so you don't have to worry about getting sick from somebody maybe you don't know. So house shows are pretty dang cool. If you want one, just shoot me a PM on Facebook and I'll tell you all about them. All right, so question number 3. This is an interesting question. Somebody surely will get this. Number 3. Where is Sanders Brightwell, CSB, from? What's his hometown? CSB. What's the hometown? I see Meyer just wrote, and I even play naked. Well, we don't need to see any of that. No, that'd be the last time we ever got hired for a house show if you did that.
Well, 1,000 strange places are the corners of my mind, fragments, pieces woven together by the hands of traveling time. Gravity can barely hold me on. Next I did, barely able to speak the words I heard someone else say. But the smallest stones that lie in the road, washed away with every storm. I don't wanna run forever, just for the rest of my life. I don't wanna watch from the curb as the parade goes by. Well, I watch the sun turn your skin beautiful bronze, and you out dressed in dress your wear, but it still looks great on you. And now the years between yours and mine now doesn't seem so wide. I don't wanna run forever, just for the rest of my life. I don't wanna watch from the curb as the parade goes by. Watch the parade go by from a young man's eyes, sit at Main and Broad, on a curb and Brevard. Watch the parade go by from a young boy's eyes, sit at Main and Broad, on a curb and Brevard. Well, I find it hard to concentrate with all these distractions. Privacy, please, hangs from a door which too many people are knocking, and it doesn't really have anything to do with what the weather's doing. 'Cause I've waged the war through the walls I've raised. You can say that I dodged my bullets, but the small stones that lie in the road, washed away with every storm, take their place along with me in a lost soul, field of green. I don't wanna run forever, just for the rest of my life. I don't wanna watch from the curb as the parade goes by. I don't wanna run forever, just for the rest of my life. I don't wanna watch from the curb as the parade goes by. 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 There you go, Uncle Robert. Man, I messed up the last verse. He goes, it doesn't really know what the weather's doing. Because I fought my way through the wars I've waged, you could say I dodged my bullets. That's what I was supposed to say. So you can forget the words to your own songs as long as I've been doing this. So, I fought my way through the wars I've waged, you could say I've dodged my bullets. That's it. Cause I fought my way through the wars I've waged, you could say that I dodged my bullets. Sorry, Robert, that was the line I was supposed to sing. Instead, I sang Mumbo Dogface to the Banana Patch. So that made no sense. Oh well. Surely somebody got Santa. I think I know somebody up there got it. Savannah. That's right. It's CSB Lord Brightwell. Lord Esquire Wilfong Beauregard Brightwell III. He's from Savannah. Alrighty, let's see here. I'm looking at some of you guys' comments and trying to get all these songs in. I got a bunch more to play here. Alright. Oh, okay. Go, Jeff. Grateful Dead did this one time. Bob Dylan did it. Robert Hunter wrote it. Well, let's take my future on the hell of a pass. Looks like tomorrow's a-coming on fast. Ain't complaining about what I got. I seen better times, who has not? Silvio, silver and gold won't buy back the beat of a heart-grown cold. Silvio, I gotta go. I got to find out something on the good man knows. Just as honest as the next Jada rolling that stone. When I come a knocking, don't you throw me no bone. I'm just an old boll weevil looking for a home. And if you don't like me, you can leave me alone. I can snap my fingers and require the rain from a clear blue sky and turn it off again. I can stroke your body and relieve your pain. Charm that whistle off the evening train. Silvio, silver and gold won't buy back the beat of a heart-grown cold. Silvio, I gotta go. I got to find out something on the Nintendo. Take what I can get until I even the score. You know I love you, and furthermore, when it's time for leaving, you got an open door. I can tell you fancy, I can tell you plain, you're gonna give something up for everything you gain. Since every pleasure's got a side of pain, pay for your ticket, don't you complain. Silvio, silver and gold on by. Back a beat of a heart grown cold. Silvio, I gotta go. I got to find out something on the deadbed no. One of these days, and it won't be long, I'm going down in the valley, gonna sing my song. Gonna sing it loud, gonna sing it strong. Let the echo decide if I was right or wrong. Silvio, silver and gold won't buy. Back the beat of a heart grown cold. Silvio, I gotta go. I got to find out something on the deadbed no. Silvio, silver and gold won't buy. Back the beat of a heart grown cold. Silvio, I gotta go. I got to find out something on the deadbed no. Yeah. Silvio. Ah, look at you guys' comments. Oh, I see it. House shows. Yeah, man. Every realization's coming out on me. Monkey gonna do what the monkey sees. Bet she don't think it's much of me. She did when you first found me. Wishing I wasn't the one to know. You were the one that told me so. In one ear and out the other. Now you're gonna hear it again. We had our random times, dancing in the kitchen till the wind chimes. A place to buy beer on Sunday was the hardest thing to find. Then the walls went up and the distance set in. Said I wasn't putting any effort in. Just another game that no one wins, and the fiddler wants my soul. And it must have been worth something, 'cause I learned a lot from you about what it's gonna be like if I wanna make it through this life. I'm still walking on my own. This life turning out to be another of my songs. This life never ever give you a second chance. This life is paying the fiddler for the dance. Probably no smarter than I was before. I may never find what I'm looking for. Is your life ever a bore? Living while you're dying. And the thing that hurts most in the end is losing someone that might have been a friend. Just another game that no one wins. The fiddler wants my soul. And it must have been worth something, 'cause I learned a lot from you about what it's gonna be like if I wanna make it through this life. I'm still walking on my own. This life turning out to be another of my songs. This life never ever give you a second chance. This life is paying the fiddler for the dance. It's paying the fiddler for the dance. It's paying the fiddler for the dance. It's paying the fiddler for the dance.
Fiddler. I don't think I've played that one in a long time. Yeah, man. I had this chick one time back when I was first starting off playing something. Well, I'm not going to be second in your life. And I was like, well, who's keeping score? And I said, I can't believe you even said that. I mean, if you had something you really loved to do and want to go do it, I'd never tell you you couldn't do it. God, I thought I was selfish. Shit. Not hardly. So I said, well, I guess we don't have any more to talk about then. That was the end of that. Yep. Jeff. Yeah, all right. I'm glad you liked that one, man. Just saw you up there in Eddie's attic. All right. I'm getting to all these songs. I know somebody want to hear this one too. If I can remember it. Let's see if I can remember. Brother John is in here. Mike Gable, she loves you. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. Not hardly. She loves herself. All right, noise. I'm going to try to do this one, man. Going back way back. That I was drinking at some bar. It was Ben and Jack, two friends of mine. I was sitting in the dark and I was waiting for the pain to pass. Ben was on my radio, Jack was in my glass. About that time I hit bottom, Miss Redhead walking off the street. My heart hit the table, but I tried to look discreet. Said, my name is Georgia. I said, you sure been on my mind. She said, you're real funny. You ought to call me up sometime. So I called her up and it rang. She wasn't at home. So I sat back down beside her and I said, well, I should have known. So you say your name is Georgia. Can I call you O'Keefe? She said, baby, long as you buy it, you can call me anything. We drank 100 shots of whiskey on the rocks. Tipped away to $50, but I stole all the clocks. Then stumbled out to the parking lot. I was looking for my car. Hey man, it was here earlier. I just can't find it anymore. Now she was walking funny, and I was seriously in love. I fell down on the concrete. I still say I was shoved. Caught a cab to Arizona, the desert was a mess. Started howling at the moon, and the cabbie he got tense.
So he pulled up to a cactus. He said, boy, now here's where you get out. So I left O'Keefe and I left the clocks and headed for the south. Well, it only took me about an hour to get to Alabama. I swear I could prove it, man, but I forgot my camera. Then we toured the Southland in a traveling minstrel show. O'Keefe swallowed baby seals while I played the banjo. But I swear everything was going great, man. Everything was down. Till one night I got kind of drunk and crazy, started singing some James Brown. With it chased me through them cotton fields and the right. I saw a sign said, you're in Georgia. I said, that best news I heard all night. Almost melted from the passion in her eyes. She took off all her clothes and she did not apologize. I said, now, excuse me, baby, now, I didn't bring a map. She said, honey, now, don't you worry, this ain't no tourist trap. We made love underneath the stars and fell on Alabama. Well, it was such a pretty picture, but I still didn't have my damn camera. O'Keefe was gone and I began to sweat. Yeah, man, didn't even leave a note, but all the clothes were there. So I ran back across the United States and I ran into that bar. I called her up on the telephone and luckily she was there. And I said, now, hey, baby, how can you do this after all that we've been through? She said, I've been home all night, and who the hell are you? Georgia O'Keefe. Nobody recognized that. Yep, Georgia O'Keefe song. I'll tell you where it came from. We were playing at the Brothers Bar in Jacksonville, Alabama. And we were opening up for this band from California. Actually, the lead guy in the band was from Birmingham. And I don't remember, Alan Terrell was his name. The name of the band was Terrell. So anyway, we opened up for them. There weren't a whole lot of people there. And I picked up, they had this new CD out they were touring behind called On the Wings of Dirty Angels. And I got me a copy of that thing, and on this on this album, of course I heard him play it that night too. It was this tune called Georgia O'Keefe that just was funny as hell, as you can tell there. So that's where it came from that band Terrell. Alrighty. Hadn't done this one in a while. water and sea. Still you remain just one stride behind. Makes no sense your morning song. So she casually moves on, and you remain. You remain just one stride behind. You remain. You remain just one stride behind. And the forest is old for all to behold. Life just died in the scope of time. A minute could be 10,000 years. It all depends how you time your days. And you remain. You remain just one stride behind. You remain. You remain just one stride led you to a place, water and sea. Led you to a place, now you're down on your knees. Fade in, fade out, fade away, like the desert radio. Stretches of highway with no one on them. I am no one on them. And you remain. You remain just one stride behind. You remain. You remain just one stride behind.
Probably need to practice that one a few times. Boy, that's got a lot of pieces in it. I remembered most of it. Kind of muffed that part. But man, there's like 7 or 8 different turns in that song and weird time signatures and all kinds of stuff. Keith wants to hear Real Thing. All right, Keith, I'll play you Real Thing since you want to hear it. All right. Let me get it in tune first because that doesn't sound very good. There we go. You gotta have all the little tricks on these old guitars, man.
Sitting on the sidewalk in Boone, ain't got nothing better to do. It's the best sing a song or two, now that's amore. Rolling red every time I want to, probably end it downtown before we're through. You got gold, you got the real thing. Chastain, Atlanta, GA. I went to see the Allman Brothers play. I didn't leave quite the same way, 'cause I was smoking in a blaze of glory. They rolled up a number and they sent it my way. I sure do love to hear the brothers play. You hear that, you hear the real thing. Guess I'm out and drunk is all I am, 'cause I've been sitting at the bar mixing black and tans. Can't see nothing for the shape I'm in. I ain't drunk, I'm just drinking. You can ride so high on a plane load of fools, and one day, son, you run out of fuel. You hit ground, son, that's the real thing. You can ride so high on a plane load of fools, and one day, son, you run out of fuel. When you hit ground, son, that's the real thing, yeah.
Several of y'all wanted to hear that one. That's just a good old silly, easy drinking tune right there, man. Aaron Huber, how you doing, man? Hope you're doing all right. Yeah, I wrote that song in Boone. I sure did. A long time ago. Up there where we used to play at Solicitos. In the good old days. All right. Heading down the home stretch, we got one more Jersey Mike's question. Who's feeling lucky? All right. In this song right here I wrote called Whoville. In the last verse, it says, Raven rides the thermals. Raven was the old mountain guy. Lived up there in the hills, and he had a music festival up there. We played a couple times. I used to see him around town in Brevard and random places. He was a cool old mountain guy. And I wanted to ask you on this question when it says Raven rides the thermals on a clear and icy day in Whoville. What is the name when it says in high upon the dragon's back? We called that mountain the Dragon Back because it looked like it had the waves like a dragon crawling on fours. So we called it the Dragon Back up there on his property. But I want to know if anybody knows what the actual name of the real mountain was that he lived on. He had a couple hundred acres up there. And what was the name of that mountain? They had some music festivals up there. It was cool.
Rocky Mountain looms over me in the dead of winter. Down in the valley, it looks like Whoville. In the moonlight, I can tell the lakes are frozen. Down in the valley, it looks like Whoville. Yes, it looks like Whoville. See the clouds touching on the mountaintops. From my front porch I could see Dunn's Rock clearly. It's 2,000 feet above Whoville, and it had to be a sacred place to the Cherokee. That was long before they built Whoville. Yes, they built Whoville. Now the house lights cover up the mountaintops. Every time I hear it snow, I know why I came here. And every time the seasons change, the hour it grows near. And every time I have this dream, I always wake up here. Someone new is trying to steal Whoville. Are you telling me someone new is trying to steal Whoville? Raven rides the thermals on a clear and icy day. Keeps the glad heart full, all in Whoville. And high upon the dragon's back, you can feel the moods and rhythm. Yes, Grandmother Earth, she lives in Whoville. Yes, she lives in Whoville, but she hardly never ever comes to town. Every time I hear it snow, I know why I someone new is trying to steal Whoville. Now you're telling me someone new is trying to steal Whoville. Now you're telling me someone new is trying to steal Whoville. Now you're telling me someone new is trying to steal Whoville.
Whoville. Well, I don't know if anybody's got the name of that mountain yet. Tracy Grant, I saw you in there, man. You are a boy, you may know. Remember what name of that mountain was up there that Raven lived on? Up there in Haywood County, past Toxaway. Yep.
Traveling man's affliction. Wonder if I can sing it that high. Well, a traveling man's affliction makes it hard to settle down. When I'm stuck in the flatlands while my heart is homeward bound. Going back every time to roam. I'm reaching out of my mountain home. On the hills of Santa Cruz, the place was spent for you. Neil Cassidy started me traveling all my stores and clothes. I'm believing everyone is a winding road. I hope you understand. I'm not worry about tomorrow when you're following the sun. Papa, don't But a traveling man's affliction makes it hard to settle down. But I'm stuck here in the flatlands while my heart is homeward bound. I'm going back, I'm tired to roam along the red of my mountain home, on the hills above Santa Cruz, to the place where I spent my youth. Going back, I'm too tired to roam along the red of my mountain home, on the hills above Santa Cruz, to the place where I spent my youth.
Alrighty. Y'all hang on 1 second here. Thank all you guys for being in here. We're going to move on into another gear. We sure are. Let's see here. Let me mute that. Well, get these banjo picks on here. So I don't know if anybody got that last one. What was the name of Raven's place up there, man? Berthong. That's right, the devil banjo's out. All right.
Well, Cindy ran around the haystack. I ran round to meet her. She pulled up on the petticoat. I whipped out the gun. So get along home, Cindy, Cindy. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy. Mama's calling you. Well, Cindy had a wrist watch swallowed it one day. Now she's taking that salt to pass that time away. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy. Mama's calling you. But it since all did not work, time it did not pass. If you want to know the time of day, just look up Sandy's uncle. Get along home, Sandy, Cindy. 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 Mama's calling you, yeah. So you think you can tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain? Can you tell a green field from cold steel rail, a smile from a veil? Do you think you could tell? Did you get you to trade your heroes for ghosts, hot ashes for trees, hot air for a cool breeze, cold comfort for change? You exchange a walk-on part in the war for a lead role in the cage. I wish you were here. We're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl, year after year, running over the same old ground, and we're finding the same old fears. I wish you were here. You may leave a light found you traveling on fall like wind, somewhere between the road and a person that I call my friend. My season's turning green and gold. I will walk walk with you for days upon the Mount Falcon Road. Every time I spent the months last year shaking off the dusty past. I'm not around for long, so things seem to seldom last. Must be a reason for the trouble I put myself through. Lonely is the ache inside every time I think of you. Every time every time every time I reach for you to take your hand and slip away. Every time I reach for you to take your hand and slip away. Every time I reach for you to take your hand and slip away. Every time I reach for you to take your hand, slip away. Home at last, I'm easing back, and your letter has found me here. Now's not the time for me, you made that point crystal clear. I can't seem to recall the words I heard fall from your lips. Just before you faded off, slipped right through my fingertips. Every time every time every time every time Thank y'all. All right, man. Quarantine 24 is in the books. Heck yeah, it is. Now I want to remind y'all, before everybody gets off here, Wonderful Wednesdays. The first and third Wednesday of every month now is going to be Wonderful Wednesday. Wonderful Wednesdays are usually always all requests, too. So we start a little earlier, like 7:30, finish a little earlier. And I don't play quite as long on those, so it's during the week. But I'll let you guys pick all the songs. We just get in the thread, and I try to just let you guys yell them out, and I'll play whatever ones you want to hear. So that'll be this coming up Wednesday. We got some big shows coming up. The Abbeville Opera House on February 27th is a full band live stream, and they're gonna let in some people. I think for sure 30, and we could get more than that. We could get up to 50 or more. I'll let you guys know just as soon as I can, because it's a beautiful place. So if people want to come over, you can. Then we got a big show in Macon, Georgia at the Society Garden on March 27th. That's full band, by the way. Don't let that picture fool you. It's going to be Sanders, Gene, me, Meyer, Mickey Westmoreland, and Nick. Captain Nick's going to sit in. He's coming down from Maryland, sit in and play some Gidjo with us. Now, that day in Macon, everybody's meeting at Famous Mike's restaurant for lunch. And his restaurant, he used to work on the road with us, Mike Seekins did. So we're all going to meet there, and we're going to eat lunch, and then we're going to walk 2 blocks down the street, and we're going to go take a Capricorn Studios tour where we cut Ghost Dance and Here Be Dragons. So if you want to make a big weekend out of it, do. Show's early, like 7 to 10, 10:30 over there outside at Society Garden. It doesn't run late because I'll have to get over there after the Capricorn tour and get set up. They're only going to let in 200 people, so do not mess around and wait. It's kind of an outdoor courtyard. It's a cool place if you've never been there. But we're going to rock it full band, Society Garden. Then we got that big April show coming up with a giant Patreon group. We got 68 of us so far coming to that thing. And like I said, I'm going to get y'all beer and food and cater that in for all y'all up front. That's going to be a throwdown. Yeah, and that show doesn't run too late either, like 7 to 11 and it's over. So make sure you don't miss these things. And then, of course, Atlanta, Georgia's got those 2 big ones coming May 21 and 22. Things are starting to trickle back in. you know, they are still capping the attendance and how many people can be there, but it's better than nothing. Good gracious, man. I'll take whatever we can get at this point. This thing's fun to play, man. Rites of passage, yeah. I think that's about all I got for you guys, man. Uncle Robert, I tried to play a bunch of these you guys wanted to hear. If you want to throw a quarter in the tip bucket, do it. Always helps me out, man. Jim Ray says, keep going, kid. I don't want to spoil. As Jerry Garcia said, don't mollycoddle the audience. Don't mollycoddle the audience. You got to know when it's time to step away. So some fantastic stuff coming up. Thank all you guys for being in here. I do appreciate it. You know, spread it. All kinds of new stuff coming out too. If you hadn't followed us on Spotify, do. And if you hadn't subscribed to the YouTube channel, do. And if you hadn't gotten my Patreon group, do. All those things help, man. All right, Aaron Hopkins, I'm going to get a bunch of these next time I see you guys in here. I'm not going to let it run too long-winded tonight. We're already at court, 15 after 10. So, you know, I'll try to play. Well, Wednesday, I'll jump in here Wednesday, and I'll just, whatever you guys want to hear in the feed, I'll play them best I can, without trying to screw them up too bad. All right, man. You guys have a good evening, man. Thank you all for being in here.